So today we are going to talk on the unemployment and skill mismatch in India. If we talk about the unemployment, then unemployment refers to a time in which most of the youth don't get a job and they are sitting at home after their graduations or after doing any kind of degree. If we talk about skill mismatch, then skill mismatch is a term which refers to when the country has a workforce but they are not able to do the current jobs because they are lacking in some specific qualities and qualifications to do that job. And the skill mismatch is also a major contributor in unemployment. If we talk about India, unemployment in India, then the rate of unemployment in India is 4.8, which is stable, and the unemployment rate in the last year is 4.7. If we talk about India's ambitions of towards 247, India wants to be a developed nation. For Viksit Bharat, it's necessary that country has a trained workforce who can contribute in manufacturing and creating new type of startups. Although due to government schemes, startup culture has rise in India, and India has now 1 lakh plus startups with whom are creating too many jobs and employing a lot of peoples. But there is a consensus of skill mismatch comes here. If we saw, then most of the Indian youths are not up to mark of that skills to do that jobs. Like recently AI is taking over many of the jobs, and uh, peoples are misplaced from their job of work culture. But AI is also creating jobs, new jobs that can be filled by these youths if they have some specific skills that need to be done. Although Indian government has launched schemes like PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana that is providing free skills to the youth so that they can get the jobs, but the implementations of these schemes need to be questions because they are not reaching to the persons at the right time. And if we talk about the other factor, then the school culture and the college culture is not up to that mark because students are not getting the basics training about their skills in the college. So after completing their graduations, they need to be wander around and here to there to gain some specific skills. After that, then needs a reference or some experience to do any kind of the job. If we talk about other aspects, then the foreign countries are investing in India and they are generating a lot of jobs. If we saw many examples like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and the Apple is also manufacturing their iPhones in India because India has a large number of workforce, but this workforce needs to be trained that will be assured by our government and ourselves. And as more people are employed,